So today's video is for those of you who feel stuck, who feel like cycles keep on repeating. The same situations, the same people, the same things just keep on happening. I want to tell you my story of the same feelings that I had. I felt like nothing was working for me. I was going through the same cycles in the same relationships, feeling worthless, feeling like I couldn't get the things done I wanted. I had bad habits. I was just feeling at my lowest points at times. And so I want to show you and tell you how I became the way that I feel now today, which is free. I feel freedom in every moment. No matter what it is, no matter what I'm going through, yeah, I have stressful times. Yes, some days I wake up on the wrong side of the bed. But overall, I know who I am, and I know who I envision to be, and I know where I'm at now. So I used to think very negatively about myself. If you've seen another video, I talked about how my father and my perception of how I felt about my father translated to a lot of other relationships and how I behaved in life. I was addicted to watching porn. I was addicted to smoking. I was addicted to drinking, a lot of different things like that. Things that I don't think are the best habits to have. You know, some things in moderation, maybe they're not so bad, but certain things I think are very detrimental to your psyche and to how you are in the world. And maybe you don't have those same issues that I had, but maybe there is something that maybe you're a workaholic. Maybe you don't have the relationship with your children or in a relationship with your spouse that you would like. Or maybe you don't even have a girlfriend or you don't have any friends. And you may think that these are problems, and you may see that these are problems with you. I don't think there's a problem with you. I think there's a issue with your belief system. The belief system is the most important thing, because what we put our attention on every day becomes what we think about every day. What we think about every day causes us to take certain actions in our life. These actions we take put us in circumstances that allow more of these situations to come about. So for instance, if I have a low vibration or a low self-worth, be like, well, I don't really care about myself that much anyways, or I'm not that healthy anyways, so I might as well smoke. And if I might as well smoke, I might as well drink. If I might as well drink, smoke, and think lowly of myself, I might as well just whack off to this person online. And it can be a vicious cycle. You may even have goals that you want. You may want to improve something like, okay, I'm not going to smoke today. I'm not going to watch this thing that I know is not good for me. But then you may mess up. You're like, well, I already messed up today, so I'm going to do it anyways. So I know that I've had that type of personality and idea before, because you feel like, well, since you messed up anyways, you might as well indulge fully, or you might as well sink into yourself. And this is where I would say prayer and meditation are very important. You know how, like, when you go to, or when you hear people talk about going to AA, Alcohol Anonymous, or there's a problem, you have to dive through your fears and through your shadow. When you don't look at yourself in the mirror, when you don't look at the reflection of yourself, of who you are being in the moment, then you're never going to be able to figure yourself out and solve the problem. Same thing if you wanted to become successful. If you don't know why it is the reason why you want to become successful, you're never going to reach it, because it's not that real to you. It's not, you don't see the pain of what hurts so bad to change it. My mom, she told me that it took her until she was, like, in her 50s or in her 60s to realize that she did a lot of stuff for other people. And, I'm grateful that my mom did everything that she did to take care of me and my brother, my nieces and my nephews. But she didn't get the opportunity to spend a lot of time with herself and get to do the things that she wanted to do. It's not too late. It's never too late. You can always start from where you're at. You got to meet yourself where you're at. At the same time, though, wherever you're at right now is the moment that you need to start. Me telling you this and you tuning into my voice and into my thought forms and into my wisdom, my life experiences, this is an opportunity for you to change your life in this moment, to make a decision in this moment. I'm telling you right now is the only time that you have. I'm not saying this time, like right now it's 9:54 p.m. on the East Coast. In a different time zone, you may have a different time zone. I'm not talking about the man-made concept of time. I'm saying the moment that you're existing in currently is the only moment that you have. This is the only moment. This is the only decision. Talking about, oh, I'll do it tomorrow. Tomorrow doesn't even exist. Yesterday doesn't even exist. The only way that tomorrow exists is based on the actions that you take right now. That's why I was thinking, like, what video am I going to make today? I don't know exactly what videos I'm going to make every single day, because all I know is that my mission here is to make content, is to find problems or notice problems that are in the world, that are within myself, and to heal those problems. So one thing that I noticed that I used to do that was really good for me, that I haven't been doing, is meditation. Meditation, in the most basic way to say it, is slowing down your thoughts to the point that you become still. It's almost like sleeping while you are awake. Your body becomes still, your mind is still aware, and meditation increases your awareness. So thoughts, feelings, emotions, the pain inside your body may become more aware, but at the same time, you're able to tune and change the levels of attention that you have on these different things. That's the benefit of meditation. Normal brain waves, and it's called beta way of thinking. There's beta, alpha, theta, delta. We're mostly in beta. Beta is when you're just walking through your day and you have a million thoughts going through. You're like, oh, I gotta do the dishes, I gotta do the laundry, I have to go to work. Okay, I'm thinking about what am I doing at work. I have to walk, I have to talk, I have to eat. All those different thoughts are going through your mind all day, and that's called a beta mind. When you start meditating, you shift from a beta mindset to an alpha mindset. And that's not like alpha male or you're the wolf, you're the, all it means is that you slow down your thoughts. When you're in beta, your thoughts are like this. It's a very high frequency of waves. When you're in alpha, it's more slow like this. When you're in theta, it's even slower. And then when you're in delta, it's very slow. And the reason why you want to slow down your thoughts is because your perception becomes, you're able to perceive things more. I'll give you an example. Say if I'm fumbling around with this, trying to open up a water. When I'm thinking too much, I'm just like, why won't it just open? When I take a deep breath, I'm able to just focus on it is what I want to do. I do this a lot when I'm at work. I do this a lot when I'm just doing life. When you're taking a deep breath, it causes your brain to slow down. It causes your mind to get into a better cycle. That's why people who meditate and gurus and practitioners and teachers, they tell you to slow down, take a deep breath, relax. These are the different triggers and keys that they try to get you to do because it actually works. It helps you to slow down your mind's busy thinking. And so when you slow down your mind's busy thinking, you're able to see your thoughts as if they're clouds in the sky, as if you're just an observer. You are not your thoughts. You are not your emotions. You are not all these things that you perceive about yourself. You are a conscious observer. You are the awareness of life itself. And so the farther that you can disassociate yourself from certain things, you can create your own identity. You can become exactly who you want to be. Now, I'm not saying that money is exactly tied to success. Your success may be different than my success. My success is, hey, I'm living in my car. I have a car. I have food. I have water. I have shelter. I'm able to brush my teeth, comb my hair, and wash my butt. And that is success to me. That may not be success to Warren Buffett or even Trump or Elon Musk or Steve Jobs or whoever. And my success may not be that, and it is just depending on what it is for you. But that is what I'm talking about. Your level of success depends on your awareness, and you have to understand what it is to be successful for you. If you allow other people's opinions and ideas to become your success, then that's what it is. Your limiting beliefs of other people's perceptions will cause you to feel like you're a failure because their way of success becomes your way of success. My father said, "Oh, Jonathan, I don't think that you should be putting out all your information online because this, and that," which is okay, cool. Maybe there's some merit in what he's saying, but at the same time, this is my success. Me making videos on YouTube and gaining 377 subscribers, that is success to me. I can see progression over time because I am putting in work because of my thoughts. If I didn't believe in myself enough to be able to turn on a camera, turn on a microphone, then I wouldn't be able to make these videos that I see with my own eyes and with my own ears, that I'm helping people. People tell me, "You've helped me with this," or "You've helped me with that. Like, thanks for making this, your personality," whatever it may be. And that makes me happy. It shows me that I'm moving along towards my goal. Somebody else may see my videos or my channel and they look at it like, "Oh, you only have 300 subscribers. What's the even point of sharing? Or what's the point of making more content?" Some people will look at it and see they only get a certain amount of views and quit. I see myself that I am progressing in my own self. I am progressing because I'm staying consistent no matter what. It doesn't matter the view, or it doesn't matter the perception of what I see. It's because I'm choosing the perception that I want to see. I see myself successful. And what does success mean to me? It means I'm consistent. It means that no matter what other people say, I know who I am and I continue to improve my belief system about myself. I have certain things that I want to do, like go to the gym or make more money. And why do I want to go to the gym, make more money? Because I want to be healthy. I want to be comfortable in my own body. I want to be free to move. I want to be free to go places. And so this will lead me to create more ideas that are in line with me becoming that person that I see in my mind. You have to be it, but you have to see it before you be it. You have to believe in it before you are it. And the more that you do this, the more that you become one with this thought form, you become one with this identity and idea, your imagination, your visualization. What's stopping you from changing your lifestyle is your belief and your personality. If you believe that you cannot change who you are, then that is what will be. If you do not believe that you could deserve better in your life, that is what you will get. If you always believe that you're going to always struggle, you're going to always lag, you're always going to be sick, you're always going to be in pain, it's you against the world, nobody loves you, you have all these challenges, then that is what you will attract to you. And it's not even because of some law of attraction, some magic pill, or some magic ether in the world. It's energy, sure, but it's belief system. If you want to just have it as a practical way, it's that you have a brain. You have a conscious part of your brain, and you have a subconscious part of your brain, your mind. Okay, if you want to think that everything is physical and everything is logic, then logically speaking, what you put your attention onto, your brain is like a supercomputer. And whatever you put onto that, imagine your phone. Whatever I search up on YouTube becomes what I think, whatever, it becomes what it comes into my feed every day. So I'm gonna refresh my feed. I'm gonna just tell you right now what comes on my YouTube channel so you can get what I'm talking about. If you have a job, start a YouTube channel ASAP. I make YouTube videos and I'm always looking up how to become better on YouTube. Which Michael Jackson outfit is most iconic? I love Michael Jackson, so Michael Jackson comes up on my timeline. You need to embrace your dark side to manifest. I just talked about that, how you need to look into your shadow self to be able to manifest the life that you want. You need to look at what you fear to be able to get what you want. Avatar Aang, the last Airbender trailer, new Avatar movie. I love Avatar: The Last Airbender. It's one of my favorite series ever in the world. You don't deserve to get rich until you play the game. Again, I love looking at how to make money. I love looking at how to play the game of life. So I'm always looking at my own mindset, and I'm looking at how the world works within my own framework so I can play the game to the best of my ability. You have to think about it like GTA, The Sims, or whatever. You're the main character of your own movie. You're the star of your own film. Your life is the movie, and you are the star. You're the actor. Everything is fake. And I'm not saying that this is real, right? This is reality, right? But the way that you perceive reality is fake. The way that you interpret it. For instance, look at the way that snakes see the world. Snakes see the world in infrared. They see heat signatures. We can't see heat signatures, but that does not mean that it does not exist. The same thing with reality, gravity, everything like that. There's energies all around us. There's electromagnetic, bioelectric energy all around us. We cannot see it, but you can't say that it's not affecting us. You can't say that the moon tide and the energies of the universe is not affecting us. It is on such a subatomic level. So the fact that you think that your thoughts that create brain chemistry, that create actions that we do every day is not affecting your life is false. It is just basically, it is blatantly a lie. You have to understand that your beliefs create your reality. It is a fact. It's just a fact. It's just the truth. And you need to be able to see that when people like me are coming on a video like this and talking to you like this, and I'm talking with passion, it's because I've been through it. I know it's the truth. I know that when I was depressed and I wanted to be out of this world, I wanted to exit, it was because of the thought patterns I was allowing in my life. And maybe you need to go to therapy. Maybe there's different ways to improve your belief system about yourself. But what it is at the end of the day is a belief system. It's something that came outside of you that you took in within and that now you're putting without. As above, so below. You need to be able to go within, look at what your belief system is, and choose what you want to believe. If you believe, I'm not the man, I'm ugly, I'm not this, I'm not that, whatever, then you'll be that. You'll be that lack version of yourself. You believe that, hey, I'm the man. I know how to make money. I know how to attract good relationships. I know how to stay fit. And I'm doing that. I'm taking action towards that. Even if it's a baby step, even if it's like a little bit, I'm going to go walk for 10 minutes a day. Or I'm not going to drink so much soda. I'm going to drink water. Or whatever it may be. If you want to get better at talking, I'm going to just message 3 people on social media a day. You will get closer to your goal, whatever it is. It's not going to be overnight. It's not going to be like a snap of a finger. It's going to be a little bit by a little bit. It's like you're placing one brick at a time. Last week I had 365 subscribers and I was happy with that. Now I have 377. I'm happy with that. As I keep on continuing to grow, it's just inevitable that I'll get more subscribers. I can't control how many people subscribe, but I can control myself by coming here every day. Some people will stop because they're not seeing the results, but you have to just be delusional enough and see that no matter what the results are, no matter what the perception is, you are looking with a different level of perception, which is your imagination. You have to see it in your mind before you can hold it in your hands. And so every day you'll get a little bit closer to whatever it is that you want. And it's okay. Just give yourself some grace. Learn how to go into that special place, whatever your place of peace is. Learn how to tap into that. And that's what some of my upcoming videos are going to be about, is meditation, prayer, mindset, to be able to actually get into that special place. One of the best ways I can tell you to do it is box breathe. It's breathing in for 4 seconds, holding at the top for 4 seconds, holding your breath, breathing out for 4 seconds, and holding your breath at the bottom for 4 seconds. So I'll do it right now. Hold at the top, hold at the bottom. Do this in cycles. Do this for cycles of 4, 5, 6, 8, 16, 32. Do this method. And you can slow down the count too. But you want to get into the method and the practice of breath. Breathing It's how you can reset your thought process. It's how you can reset your stress levels in your body. I'm telling you, whenever you feel that flutter in your heart, that butterflies in your gut, you start breathing like this, you'll be able to get more conscious and more aware of your thoughts, and you become more in control. Like I was saying, when I fumble with stuff and I'm like jittering and stuff, I take a deep breath. I'm in more control of everything. I don't think thoughts. I don't think about how I'm going to do stuff or what the outcome of something's going to be. I just do it. I just like, if you want to shoot a basket, breathe. If you want to skate, breathe. If you want to work out, breathe. Stop thinking so much about how. Breath is one of the most things that is automatic. Breath is one of the things in your body, the processes that are automatic, but it's also something that you can control. So start controlling your breathing, because your breathing can control everything else, and it helps you get into control of everything else. Once you get into control of your breathing, you get more control of your thoughts. Once you get more control of your thoughts, you get more control with your actions. When you get in control of your actions, you literally recreate your whole personality. When you recreate your whole personality, your subconscious thoughts, you create your reality. Your conscious mind allows you to control your subconscious mind, but your subconscious thoughts are what's running in the background every day. It's basically your nervous system, your reactionary reflex system. Like if somebody were gonna come and punch you, what's gonna be your reactions to that? Are you gonna flinch and get still and then somebody just rocks you? Or are you gonna be able to become understanding of what you can do? You can put your hands up, parry it, block it, dodge it, weave it, but you keep your eyes forward. You don't get scared and look away and get knocked out. So anytime that life throws curveballs or challenges at you, you'll be able to lock in. You'll be able to focus. You'll be able to get into that flow state, and you'll be able to get back on the horse, get back on the flow, no matter what. Even if you stumble, even if you fall, you'll be able to get right back on it. So that's what it is. You need to be able to change your belief systems about yourself. That's what I had to do. I was in a very negative mindset about my life, about myself, about who I thought I was, and my beliefs and my actions, they suffered for it. My relationships, they suffered for it. And who cares? Okay, not who cares. I understand that we have cards that are dealt, but it's like, even if you have trauma and you have cards that are dealt, I'm telling you that you can change it. You may not believe me right now, but try. Try to focus on something else. It may be hard, it may not be easy, but do it every day. Do it even when it's hard. Do it even when you don't want to do something. And then over time, it becomes easier because, like I said, it's your subconscious mind. You got to get things from your conscious into your subconscious, from your brain where you're thinking in beta to the point where it's theta and you're just dreaming it. When you dream, you're just living a dream. So you got to learn how to become one with the dream, become one with the process that's automatic, something that's simple as breathing, something that's just easy, that you just don't even think about doing. You don't think about how to make your blood flow, how to make your synapses snap on when you're in your brain. These are just things that happen. So you want to get things to the point where they just are part of you, where you're part of it, and that's just who you are. And that's all I have to say today. I hope that you enjoyed this video and watch tomorrow's content, because I make content every single day. And I love you, and I hope that you have a great rest of your day, night. Peace.